Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport on Facebook and YouTube. And today, myself, Jamie Davies and Joe Stanley will be giving you the preview and the lowdown of Spurs versus Chelsea. Now, of course, the good London derby. It is a really good rival to see. A lot of people prefer the old Spurs and Arsenal because, Chelsea came in and had some money and then they became a club. But obviously now, Spurs versus Chelsea, a League Cup semi-final. Let's not forget, Joe, this is a fixture we all remember back in 2008 when it was actually at Wembley as well, just after the Millennium Stadium hosted a selection of them. But Spurs beat them. Was it on penalties? I can't remember. Or was it
2-1?
It was 2. Was it in extra time?
It was a 94th minute win from Jonathan Woodgate.
Jonathan Woodgate.
I'm not sure if that was 90 plus 4 or whether that was 94 as an extra time. I don't know.
I'm sure. I can't remember.
I'm sure it was
extra time. Yeah, even if it was the last minute, it'd have been an absolute wonder. But 11 years from then, Spurs are a lot stronger side now. Actually, I say that they haven't won a trophy ever since. But Chelsea, well, he won in 2012, I guess. But with Chelsea, they're still up there, aren't they? But Spurs, it's a squad, Joe, that in the last 2 years, 3 years nearly now, that Spurs on paper should win a cup with that team. But there's other teams around them that have stopped them there. Is the League Cup their best opportunity this season?
I think it is. I think it's the best opportunity Spurs have got. Obviously, they got far in the FA Cup last year, got knocked out by Manchester United, and they've been here or there in semi-finals of previous competitions. I think this one a couple of years ago they were in the semi-finals of, and obviously they got to the final in 2015 where they lost to Chelsea. So yeah. I think Spurs' best chance. They've got a strong squad now. They didn't buy anyone in the summer, and they don't look likely to buy anyone in this January transfer window, and it'd be remarkable to see how they can do going a full season without buying anyone in any window. That's a record in itself, not buying anyone in the windows. It's going to be interesting. They've got the strength of depth. Obviously, losing Son, I think it's next month when he goes off to the Asia Games, I think?
Asia Cup, yeah. Asia Cup's already started.
Oh, he's already started.
So he's already gone.
He's already gone.
Yeah.
Losing Son's going to be a big blow for them. But I think Tottenham Hotspur have got, this competition is basically their best chance. I can't see them going too far in the FA Cup. I think they'll come unstuck in the later rounds. I know they smashed Tranmere on Friday, but
they reached the semis last year until their United won.
Yeah, but it's one of those.
We'll talk about the final.
Whether they'll reach that far is nothing. Obviously, you look at the record in this derby. Chelsea have got 68 wins, there's 40 draws, and 53 wins for Spurs. So
that means nothing. Come on the day, that means nothing.
In football, it means nothing it'll be over two legs. I think this is, like I said, this is Spurs' best chance of winning a trophy. Chelsea won it a couple of years ago, so they'll probably be a bit relaxed about it, but the pressure will be on Spurs in this time.
Obviously the pressure's on them, but you mentioned without Son as well. Straight away the player for me is Eriksen. I think he's an absolute brilliant player. He really is the spine of Tottenham Hotspur. And what we saw before Christmas as well, when they went to Everton, and was it 5-2 they won or
6-2, I think.
To do that at Goodison, and then they got another big scoreline during the festivities as well.
Against Bournemouth.
5-0 against Bournemouth. And okay, they lost to Wolves, but I think Wolves are a respectable side. They're very unpredictable this season. But when you look at Spurs, I think they're the better team than Chelsea at the moment. So in my eyes, they've got to be the favourites.
Oh yeah, they're further along the process than Chelsea, aren't they? Because Chelsea are on their rebuild yet again.
Even though they won a title last 2 years, 2 years ago.
They're on yet another rebuild, hence the air quotes, because that's what happens every 2 years. They win a title and then they fall apart. The manager goes out, they bring a new manager in, throw a load of money back at it, try and win something else. He goes out, comes back in. It's the same merry-go-round at Chelsea.
Chelsea still win the cups.
Yeah.
And then Tottenham, it's amazing that Spurs team hasn't won anything.
It is in one aspect, but is the club set up correctly to win trophies? Is it in their DNA? Well, it wasn't in Chelsea's DNA until 2004. 2003, 2004, when Abramovich took over, and then they won the first league title the first trophy in 2005 for ages. When Jose Mourinho, who was Chelsea, beat Liverpool in the cup final that year, and I think, and then they went on to win the title, and obviously started this decade of success for them. But really, whether Tottenham can do that is another thing. I think they'll need to spend money in the summer to definitely jump up to the next level. They're still in this title race. They're still in the Premier League title race, and they're only 6 points off top. People just are dismissing them, but I still would include them as a outside chance.
Yeah.
But obviously with the money that Liverpool and City have played and the mini rivalry that's trying to start between the two teams, obviously they're taking there.
Well, this is the first leg of the semi-final. It's going to be at Wembley Stadium. Temporary home, of course, for Tottenham Hotspur. One day we'll see White Hart Lane. I'm seeing the pictures, but I haven't seen it yet. Where is this building?
It looks like a toilet. Come on, you've got that building at the top, which looks like the system or whatever it's called, and then you've got the actual bowl of the stadium,
and it looks like the lid,
which looks like the toilet seat.
Yeah, well, I mean, before when United shit on it, but anyway, looking at this game, I think Spurs. I keep saying they're the favourites, but I don't know. It's at Wembley, and you never know with these two sides.
I suppose.
Who are you gonna go for? What's your prediction?
I suppose last round Spurs beat Arsenal 2-0. No one expected that. Chelsea narrowly got through against Bournemouth, and it was 3-1 in the league. But like I said, it's cup football. I think Chelsea got good record and competition, so I'm going to go for a 2-1 Chelsea win. 2-1
Chelsea win. You know what? I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think it would be a 1-1 draw, but that opens a lot for Stamford Bridge in the reverse fixture. Anyway, that's our thoughts. What are your predictions? Let us know on the comments below on our YouTube video and on Facebook as well. But also remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of our videos. Thank you for watching.